be able to share?
Final thought about scholarship is that do something. The mistake people do when coming to US is that they just want to do any course that will get them to US. But do something that you'll enjoy doing it for the rest of your life, something that you're passionate about, something that you won't regret, and also something that will make money out of it as you enjoy yourself for the rest of your life. And scholarship in 2020, there's a lot to be explored. Scholarship is like the ocean. You see, after NASA tried to explore the ocean, they got tired and decided to explore the space because they knew they will never end because ocean is so deep, 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 deep. And so same as scholarship, there are areas that have not even been touched. My area in my first master's is the area in onomastic. Onomastic is the study of naming, science of naming, and it has not even been explored. And we have other and other, a lot and a lot and a lot. I'm also thinking about something called the digitization of literature. This is creating animation about literature, that's like visualizing literature, making now the books into characters that we can see, but it's not like acting the movies because we have to put the boundary between film and literature. So we don't want to act literature and now we'll be acting literature. That is film. That is not our area. But we can visualize literature through animation or through oral telling it. That is oral. Orature. My teacher once, we have this debate of oral literature and horature. That's a scholarly politics. Yeah, so
The way he
those are my
dismisses,
advice.
the way he dismisses very serious literature concepts is incredible. I'm telling you, I think you're going places. I can't imagine that your imagination is that broad. And indeed, that's why we do this, folks. This is the Diaspora Scholars TV. This is just the beginning. We're going to trace the life of Johari Adim while at Ohio. We'll be back for sure again to find out how he's doing and to get more deeply into how, he's venturing into the work of literature and his studies as well. Final thoughts to those ones in Africa. Can you talk to them? They might be inspired by this story. Tell them something.
There is a lot to be explored in scholarship, and for people in Africa, some of them like try to apply to US, and some get, some don't. I mean, it's just normal. But I think everyone in Africa has an equal opportunity and a chance to come to US.
You
And
wrote those
study.
books while you were in Kenya?
Yeah. And those books, that the literature that I wrote in Kenya, I never knew I would come to US at any point of my life. But being in Kenya, you can write a lot. Kenya has more publishing houses. Kenya is the country with more publishing houses than every country in Africa. So you can write books in back in Africa or back in Kenya, and you can publish them. And but what I would like people that young scholars or scholars that are in Kenya start going to conferences, connect to scholars, connect to people, because through going to conferences I connected to people, and some of which are people that are my role models, some of which became my mentor, and some of which we connected even in collaborating. Apart from literature, I also write academic articles, and I've done a lot in comparative literature, a lot. I've compared Ken Walibora with Shaban Robert.
Oh, really?
I've compared Sherlock Holmes, the character, with Mohamed Abdullah Musa, and I've done also Abu Drogo's discourse analysis on the role of Swahili in Westernism and terrorism. That is the case study of Lamu. The discourse analysis of how Abu Drogo's every week he used to do something called khutbah. Khutbah is an Arabic name, but also these are lectures that given to the mosque every Friday. So I was analyzing the discourse analysis of how that contributed to terrorism in Lamu and East, and the Western response to what
oh my goodness,
what they did to Abu Drogo. So I was doing all that, and these are things that I did back in Africa. So that doesn't mean when you are in Kenya you can't do things. And I met scholars, I met people, and I shared with them these ideas, and they told me you need to bring idea into US. That was told by Beatrice Okello from Indiana University.
The professor at Indiana University.
After hearing my ideas in research, told me we need those brains in US. And that was the first person to tell me I can study in US.
Indeed, you're going to be successful wherever you go because your thought process is actually not only within the earth, it's metaphysical as well beyond the earth, because the way you speak about, religion, God, Islam, Christianity, Jesus, I mean, it's just incredible. Your imagination is really wide, and I think you're going to be not only a great writer, but a great, professor as well, because there's a lot that you already have that you need to be able to teach other people.
Finally, that reminds me, there is a story I'm writing called When We Reached Heaven.
When we reached heaven? Yeah. You've been to heaven?
In my books.
You've been to heaven?
I've been to heaven.
You can take yourself there, literally.
Yeah, and when we reach heaven, we find God, and we find Muhammad, and we find Jesus. And the first question is to ask them, which one is the true religion? Since we found both of you here, tell us. It's a whole philosophy behind it.
A whole philosophy behind it, for sure. And that's why we also do this, folks. I keep saying at Diaspora Scholars TV, we have a philosophy that we're going to go and meet every scholar who hails from Africa in the US. We are in Ohio today, and we'll be back. I tell you, he's only been here 2 months. Again, we're going to trace his journey, the entire period when he's here. Find a description under the description of this video how you can find some of his books so that you have a link to future publications as well. If you want to collaborate again, do so via this channel or via the link under the description of this video. My name is Daktari. Asante bana.
Asante.
Wewe ni mtu shupavu. Wewe ni mtu, ulisema hicho ni kivumba.
Shombeza.
Shombeza.
Ongera.